Hi, this is Christine Stifter, and I'm working on the Wiki Project 6.1, Landscapers Dig Making Green Lawns. It's a project we have for our workability students in our YES program, which is Youth Employment Services. It's supported by manufacturers and industrial outfits in the area, and also motels and restaurants. This year we're going to be working with Hunter Industries, a sprinkler company, and they're going to be replacing the um, irrigation system on our local fairgrounds. This is a real job, and it's really students get paid for it once they're done. And the Hunter Industries and um, the fairgrounds maintenance crew are here to help and guide them along. The fairgrounds is very receptive to helping employ some of our students. This year we're going to be replacing the sprinklers on certain sections of the fairgrounds. This requires hands-on digging because it's not the area is not big enough to get tractors and trenchers in there. And also we have our media crew, which is part of our YES program, where they go around and they film and take videos and photos of the different projects and keep the participants on their toes, because you never know when the media crew is going to show up. So they spend 2 days in the classroom, and they're going over how to do videos, and they learn the names of all the tools, prepare a diagram of the project that they're working on, and make a list of the necessary supplies they're going to need, estimates of how long it's going to take to complete it, and save that and go over that with the Hunter Industries. So on day one, which is when they'll meet with Hunter again and go over their diagrams of the plan that they plan to use, and then that Hunter will answer any questions that the students might have. Then they go out and they actually mark the lawn with a special paint that shows them where that they need to dig. And then on day 2, they start working in groups of 2. And that way it's a little safer. They don't get too many students around and tripping over tools and that sort of thing, and it's easier to kind of guide them and keep them focused. So they follow the instructions, they dig the trench by hand, and save the top layer of the sod for replacement later on. And the students are going to learn how to lay the pipe and in the trench, and then eventually they will put the dirt back into the trench. So on the second day is when they put the pipe in the trench, and then they put what they call a riser in there, and then they can put the dirt back in the trench and cover it up. And the third day is when they put the sprinkler heads on. But before they do that, then they have to flush out the system to make sure there's no debris and get all that cleaned up. So once they've they put the sprinkler heads on, and then they can replace the sod. Then hopefully they didn't throw the sod away, or cover it with dirt, so it can be put back down and it'll grow right back into the lawn again. Now the timers and the electrical connections are done by the fairgrounds, because it's too much of a liability if the kids aren't trained to work with electricity. So then the final inspection will be by Hunter Industries. Will come back and inspect everything, and the kids get to meet with some of the other people from Hunter. And one nice thing about this is not only do the students get paid, but Hunter Industries donates the supplies and the tools that the students work with. And so there's going to be some challenges, because it's kind of difficult sometimes for when kids work in pairs. But, there's always one that works a little harder than the other. And then in the final analysis of everything, even though the system works and it looks like it's working and everything, there might be a leak later on down the road. So you're going to learn how to solve that and who you need to call, and hopefully you will have saved your plans from your project, because who knows, someday you might want to put an irrigation system in your own house. So that's what we're going to do. It's a dirty job. You get wet, And but it's going to be probably 105 next week when they're working on the project. So a little moisture probably won't hurt. So anyway, good luck everybody, and hope you enjoy. Thank you.